We had it on our news earlier this week. 2 people were pulled from a collapsed trench here in Lincoln. Tonight, a closer look at what it takes to carry out such a rescue. Channel 8's Joe Harris joins us with more on that. Joe?
That's right, Rod. LFR says trench collapses are nothing to fool around with, and this may answer some questions about why these rescues can take a while. On Wednesday night, 2 construction workers became trapped in a trench collapse in the Air Park area. It took an hour and a half for Lincoln firefighters to rescue them, but LFR says they have very specific procedures for how they conduct these rescues.
In those first 0 to 10 minutes of the scene, it may not look like there's a lot of rescue effort going on, but what LFR is doing is creating a safe scene and putting a plan together.
They have to be so careful, they park their trucks at least 100 feet away so their vibrations don't cause further collapse. Then they move bystanders back and put in trench supporting materials like wood and air pressurized equipment to support the ground. Keep in mind, 1 cubic yard of soil can weigh more than a car. Most
people would think that you could just step up out of there, but it's just the amount of weight and the pressure during the collapse that you're literally caught until the very last scoop of dirt is removed.
And they don't want rescue crews to get trapped in that too. And the dangers don't stop there. There's also threats from utility lines.
Whether it's a gas line or sewer gas that may be in the trench, we want to make sure the air quality is good so that we don't have an oxygen deficient atmosphere down in the trench.
They say once they've determined the trench is safe, they go in and remove the dirt. The good news on Wednesday night, both workers were pulled out and are doing okay. Now again, LFR says if soil has collapsed once, it can certainly do it again. They say if a trench has collapsed on your coworker or friend, do not go in after them. Just keep track of them and call 911.
All right, some good advice and some insight. Thank you so much, Joe.